Hello guys and welcome back to Mathematical Mindset. So right here guys, we have this nice square root algebra problem and we want to simply solve for this right here. So guys, the first thing we want to do is to simply rearrange denominator. So we have this to be 4 divide. Now arranging the denominator, we have this to be the root of 2 plus the root of 3 plus the root of 5. So the next thing guys we want to do right now is to simply rationalize. So rationalizing right here, we have this to be 4 divide the square root of 2 plus the square root of 3. I'm going to put this in a bracket plus the root of 5 multiply the square root of 2 plus the square root of 3 minus the square root of 5 divide the square root of 2 plus the square root of 3 minus the square root of 5. So we're going to rationalize this. So we have this to be equal to 4 multiply the square root of 2 plus the square root of 3 minus the square root of 5 divide the square root of 2 plus the square root of 3 plus the square root of 5 multiply the square root of 2 plus the square root of 3 minus the square root of 5 right here. So we're going to work with this. So from here we have this to be equal to 4 multiply the square root of 2 plus the square root of 3 minus the square root of 5 divide. Now we want to simply know that if we have a plus b multiply a minus b, this is equals to a square minus what b square. And from here we have that a is equals to the square root of 2 plus the square root of 3 and b is equals to the square root of 5. So we have this to be the square root of 2 plus the square root of 3 all square minus the square root of 5 all square. So applying this property that says if we have a plus b all square, this is equals to a square plus b square plus 2ab. So we want to apply this to the denominator. So from here we have that this is equal to 4 multiply the square root of 2 plus the square root of 3 minus the square root of 5 divide. Now applying this property, we have this to be the square root of 2 all square plus the square root of 3 all square plus 2 multiply the square root of 2 multiply the square root of 3 minus this is going to cancel out this, so we have this to be 5. So from here we have that this is equal to 4 multiply the square root of 2 plus the square root of 3 minus the square root of 5 divide. Now this is going to cancel out this, so we have this to be 2 plus this cancel out this, we have this to be 3 plus. Now we note that if we have the square root of a multiply the square root of b, this is equal to the square root of a multiply b, right? So we have this to be 2 multiply the square root of 2 multiply 3 minus 5. So this is equal to 4 multiply the square root of 2 plus the square root of 3 minus the square root of 5 divide 2 plus 3 is 5 plus 2 into the square root of 2 multiplied 3 is 6 minus 5. So this is equal to 4 multiply the square root of 2 plus the square root of 3 minus the square root of 5 divide. So from here we have 5 minus 5 is 0, so we have 2 into the square root of 6 to be left. So from here we know that 2 here 1, 2 into 4 is 2, so this is equals to 2 multiply the square root of 2 plus the square root of 3 minus the square root of 5 divide the square root of 6. So from here the next thing we want to do right now is to simply rationalize. So rationalizing, we have this to be equal to 2 multiply the square root of 2 plus the square root of 3 minus the square root of 5 divide the square root of 6. Rationalizing this, we have multiply the square root of 6 divide the square root of 6. So this is equals to 2 multiply the square root of 6 multiply the root of 2 plus the root of 3 minus the root of 5 divide. Now for the denominator we have the root of 6 multiply the root of 6. So from here we have this to be equal to 2 into the root of 6 multiply the root of 2 plus the root of 3 minus the root of 5 divide. Now the denominator we have this to be what? 6. Okay, so 2 here 1, 2 into 6 is 3, so this is equal to the root of 6 multiply the root of 2 plus the root of 3 minus the root of 5 divide 3. So this is equal to the root of 6 multiply the root of 2 plus the root of 6 multiply the root of 3 plus the root of 6 multiply the root of 5 divide 3. But we know that if we have the root of a multiply the root of b, this is equal to the square root of a multiply b, right? So this is equal to the square root of 6 multiply 2 plus the square root of 6 multiply 3 plus the square root of 6 multiply 5, and this is dividing 3. So this is equal to the square root of 6 can be expressed as 3 multiply 2 plus the square root of 6 can be expressed as 3 multiply 2 multiply 3 plus the square root of 6 multiply 5, and this is going to divide 3. So this is equal to the square root of 3 multiply 2 multiply 2 is 4 plus the square root of 3 multiply 3 is 9. So we have this to be 2 multiply 9 plus the square root of 6 multiply 5 divide 3. So we have this to be equal to the square root of 3 multiply the square root of 4 plus the square root of 2 multiply the square root of 9 plus the square root of 6 multiply 5 is 30, and this is going to divide 3. So we have this is equals to the root of 4 is 2, right? So we have this to be 2 root 3 plus the root of 9 is 3. So we have this to be 3 root 2 plus the root of 30, and this is going to divide what? 3. Okay, and this becomes the final answer. So guys, this is how you can solve this 9's algebra square root problem right here, and we have been able to solve this, and we have our final answer to be equal to 2 root 3 plus 3 root 2 minus the root of 30 divide 3, and this is the final answer. So with this guys, I'm going to see you in the next video.